Hey, my name is Kieran. I'm a WebXR developer, and today I'm going to share my experience as a Kubernetes newbie launching Hub's Community Edition on Google Cloud Platform. If you didn't already know, Mozilla Hubs is an open source, real time 3D and VR conferencing app. It's popular because it works across a wide range of devices like mobile phones and laptops, but unlike Zoom or Google Meets, its rooms are actually 3D worlds and work on all the VR headsets too. I work on a street design app called 3D Street with a growing community of creators, and we thought it'd be fun to see if we could try creating hubs rooms from the 3D Street scenes for live collaboration in WebXR. Well, Mozilla recently announced a new offering called Hubs Community Edition. It's a new way to launch hubs on your own server infrastructure of choice using Kubernetes, a word that is surprisingly hard to pronounce. To get started, I used Michael Moran's quick start guide for Hub's Community Edition. And like any good recipe, it gave me the ingredients I needed to assemble, like a domain name. I used an old domain I had lying around, 3dstreet.club, and created a GCP DNS zone for it. You'll also need an email host. Elastic Email worked great and has a free plan for creators like you and me, and then a host. It seems that each major cloud provider has their flavors of Kubernetes management services. In the case of Google, they brand theirs as GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. And I went with this option because we already use Google Cloud Platform for hosting the rest of 3D Street. After following the basic commands to create the cluster and apply settings to create our pods, we were off and running. Everything is amazing. Kubernetes magically just works until it doesn't. And when things go wrong, you have to dig through a lot of different layers of clusters, nodes, and pods. Oh my. And my top three ways to deal with this, or my digging tools to get to the bottom of Kubernetes problems, were Mirantis Lens, Cube Control, and the Hub's Discord community. Lens is a super smooth desktop app that lets you see your entire Kubernetes cluster, pods, all that jazz, wrapped in a nice graphical user interface. Now, Cube Control is the command line alternative to Lens that lets you do everything Lens can do and more once you figure out the right commands. The Hub's Discord community was helpful for all the issues I could think of, from server customization to changing the client and comic relief about our mutual frustrations with Kubernetes. I do recommend doing your own research and sharing what you've already tried before you ask for help on the channels. So, with all this help, we finally got it all working. And here's the flow. From 3D Street, we generate a GLB file. With a little bit of magic, the full URL of that GLB is passed to Hubs as the value of the path hash. Hubs stores that in local storage. After a new room is created and initialized, our modified Hubs client loads the GLB that was passed at the beginning. This can even work on the new Quest 3 headset or other WebXR capable hardware, so you can have different users using different devices, all collaborating on the same street scene. To make it easier for you to launch your own customized Hubs instance, I've written a post compiling all these tips and tricks for Kubernetes newcomers like me. Join us in the wonderful community of developers helping to test and build upon the community edition on our Discord channel server. I'll see you there.